Hello student, good morning. Today we will start the new topic, that is gene interaction or factors hypothesis. Gene interaction or factors hypothesis. Usually a single gene controls one characters and the alleles of a pair are related as dominant and recessive. But various exceptions have been noticed to these facts. In some cases, more than one pair of genes may influence the same characters. These may interact in different ways by adding, subtracting, or modifying the character in question, or may inhibit or reverse the effect of another pair of gene. This concept was introduced by Batson and is known as Batson factor hypothesis. Modification on the Mendelian phenotypic ratio. Mendel's law of segregation and independent assortment can be applied universally to all heredity in all organisms. Though Mendelian inheritance might be of the blending type, in which the heredities of the parents mix or blend in the offsprings. Indeed, the classical Mendelian ratios, that is 3:1 and 9:3:3:1, etc., are not occurring in all crosses. In cause behind it is that many characters are influenced by two or more pair of genes. The expressions of which interact depending upon the form of interaction. Phenotypic ratio are modified in various ways, although the fundamental laws of transmission of heredity remain in the same. The classical case at two genes influencing the same character was discovered by Batson and Punnett before 65 years ago in foals. The Wyandotte breed, amongst other, has a comb known as the rose comb. Brahmas and some other varieties have a comb known as the P comb. Leghorn and breeds of similar origin have single comb. Each of these types can be bred through cross number 1. Parents: rose comb cross with P comb. Phenotypes: capital RR, small pp, small rr, capital PP. And gametes occurs: capital R, small p, small r, capital P. F1 generation: capital R, small r, capital P, small p. All walnut offspring selfing for the F2 generation. This cross the capital R, small r, capital P, small p cross with itself. Result occurring the interaction of two independent pairs of alleles affecting comb from the poles. The 16 possible combinations of the F2 F1 gametes and the genotypes and phenotypes of the resulting zygotes are shown in the F2 generation. Walnut com, walnut com, walnut, 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 rose com, walnut, rose, walnut, walnut, pea com, pea, walnut, rose, pea, single com. Gene interaction. Crosses between rose com and single com varieties shows that rose was dominant over single and that there was a segregation into 3/4 rose and 1/4 single in the F2. In crosses between P-combed and single-combed birds, P was dominant over single and a 3:1 ratio appears in the F2. A new and interesting results, however, as obtained when rose was crossed with P for the F1 bird shows a new comb form known as walnut, previously noted as characteristics of the Malay breed of foals, a race unrelated to those from which the new walnut comb was obtained when the F1 walnut comb birds were bred together. A still more remarkable results was manifest for in the F2 generations. There appeared not only walnut rows and pea-combed foals, but single-combed one as well. These type occurs in the proportions out of 16, 9 walnut, out of 16, 3 rose, out of 16, 3 pea, and one single. This ratio is expected in F2 from a cross of parent differing in 2 genes. The doubly dominant class in F2 was walnut, whereas the numbers of single obtained indicated that this type contained both the recessive genes involved. Conclusion supported by the fact that the F2 single when bred together produce only single combed progeny in subsequent generations. The walnut comb depends on the presence of 2 dominant genes, capital R, small capital P. One of these genes alone, capital R, produces the rose comb, the other alone, capital P, produces the P comb. The combination of the recessive alleles of these genes produces the P comb. The combination of the recessive alleles of these genes produces single type of comb, small r P. These assumptions are illustrated in the diagram in F1. Diagram in the mode of inheritance of the genes for rose and P does not differ at all from the usual Mendelian scheme. The differences that distinguish this and similar cases from ordinary dihybrid inheritance are that the F1 resembles neither parents and apparently novel characters appears in F2. One of these new characters, walnut comb, evidently results from an interaction between 2 independently inherited dominant genes, and the other single COM results from the interaction of their two recessive alleles. These peculiarities are due not to a new method of inheritance, but simply to the circumstance that both genes involved happen to express themselves in same part of the organism, in this case in the COM. Key walnut capital RP genes are responsible. Rose capital R produce rose COM. P capital P produce P COM. Single small RP, that is the gametes or alleles. Recessive alleles produce single COM. Recessive alleles produce single COM. Okay, thank you.